Hi, welcome to our CGR4M Environment and Resource Management online summer course. This course moves along really quickly. It's only 4 weeks long and we've got a full credit to cover. That's 110 hours of instruction in a regular classroom. So there's a lot of material to get to. So make sure you mark down all of the assignment dates in your own calendar, and that you've read through the FAQ very carefully to make sure you're aware of all of our policies about due dates, final due dates, and how to submit work. You're all getting familiar with the online environment. That's great to see. I'm really pleased with the online discussions I've been taking a look at so far. I've read through those and I've replied, I think, to almost everybody. I've got one or two more to reply to welcome everybody into the course. So don't worry, I'll reply to a lot of the posts, but maybe not every single one, but that doesn't mean I haven't read them. I will read every single one and make sure as I'm producing your communication mark that I'm taking into account both the frequency with which you post and also the quality of your posting. How clearly you're writing, are you editing your work, spell checking it, are you following the rules of online etiquette and correct discourse? And so far I've been really pleased with that, especially given that our first topic was about creation myths and about religion, spirituality, and the environment. It's a bit of a worry there that might be a bit controversial and people might get a bit heated, but I was really pleased with how respectfully everyone was treating other students' ideas. So that's really good to see. So we're getting to know each other a bit through those discussions. So those are great to have a look at. So make sure you read all of those. Actually, in the e-learning environment, there's a lot of reports that are generated for instructors about students, and one of those pieces lets us know your percentage completion of the course. Now, the software can capture when you've opened an item, when you've looked at it, and for how long. Whether or not you've actually read it, that's another matter. So if, say, a week or so into the course you're saying, Miss, I'm not doing as well as I had hoped, my mark's low, I've been doing everything but my mark's low, and I look inside and I generate a report and it says that you've only opened a quarter of your peers' discussion posts, or you haven't even looked at all of the content material. That's not good. You really need to make sure that to participate fully and to get a good grade that you're looking at all of those posts. Again, you don't have to reply to every single one or that would be nuts. We would have hundreds of posts per discussion topic, but make sure you're in there and looking at all of them. That's part of your commitment to the course. Other bits of information that you need today. Oh, a couple people have been having issues with actually using the IM feature called the pager. And they've also been having difficulty sending emails. And 90% of the time that can be solved by going into your internet browser, whether that's Internet Explorer, Firefox, Safari, whichever one you happen to use, and make sure you take off the pop-up blocker. Because in order for a number of the utilities in the e-learning environment to work, your pop-up blocker has to be off. So when you create an email, you just go to our class list, click beside the person's name, and then click on the little email icon, and then a pop-up window with a new email to that person opens up. But it can't open up if your pop-up blocker is on. So if you're feeling a bit frustrated with that, just go into the tools or utilities in your browser and get that sorted out. Let me see, what else did I want to pass on today? Yeah, take a look ahead. In this course, there's no assigned work on the weekend. But if if you're working or if you're doing some day school, summer school courses next week, make sure that you have a look and see what sort of work's coming out, kind of plan out your schedule so you're not stuck at the end of the week going, oh my God, I don't have this stuff in. So we're going to try, again, because the course moves so quickly, we're going to try really to stay with those assignment deadlines, because if we start to get behind, it'll all pile up and it'll be miserable. A couple of you have been asking about the final exam. That's on Wednesday, July the 22nd. It's scheduled for William Lyon Mackenzie Collegiate. We don't have the exact time of that. So again, if you have a job, something's going on, oh, and my condolences, there's a bunch of you guys who are stuck by this strike who were working at City of Toronto Parks and Rec day camps. I really hope that resolves itself soon for you. I know those short summer months can be critical for students for making some money and gaining some job experience. So people who do have jobs, who are employed now, need to speak with their boss or whoever does the scheduling of your shifts and make sure you have that full day of Wednesday, July the 27th booked off, because I don't know if the exams can be morning, afternoon, or evening. So they'll let us know, and as soon as I know when that is exactly, I'll pass that on to you. And in our course, that's the 30% summative. All the work we're doing here online, that's the 70% that is part of the main course. Oh, I just forgot one more thing. When you're looking at the class list, if there's a green dot beside the person's name, that means that they're currently logged in. So if you see a green dot beside my name, and you'll see one there most of the time, and you send me a page or an email and I don't get back right away, I'm not ignoring you. Often I'm running around doing other things. I'm a mom, I have 2 kids, they're gone right now so it's quiet, but often I'm logged in and they'll need my help with something, or we'll run off and do something, or make lunch or whatever, and I forget to log out before I go. So please, please, please don't think I'm just ignoring you. When you see that green dot beside my name, that just means my MacBook Pro is logged in. Doesn't mean I'm actually there right then. But when I do sit down at my computer to work again, the first thing I do is always check my pages and my email, see if there's any questions that you have. I want you to feel like you're not alone out there, that I'm right there with you if you have any questions. And also, it was really great to see in the class lounge how you're helping each other out, asking questions, responding. So there's some great collaborative learning going on already. So good job with that. That's it for this afternoon. Hope you have a really great weekend.